Hey there everybody, and welcome to today's video from the Retro Game Guy. Today we're going to play F-Zero, and a couple of weeks ago we had a go on the Night League. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play on, and we're going to basically play the Queen League. I'm going to change my vehicle. I'm going to go with the blue vehicle this time, and Mute City 2 is up first. So same as last time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the opening lap, and then we're going to skip forward towards the final lap just to see how we're getting on, just so you can get a feel for the tracks, the amazing tunes on this game, and the layouts. Don't forget to hit that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and do hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a thing from the videos that are coming up. So Mute City 2, same music as Mute City 1, very sort of, I'm going to call it an evening theme, or probably more of an orange sky. It's got a big roundabout in the middle of it, but fairly straightforward, just like Mute City. So we'll take it forward now, and we will have a look at how we get on at the final lap. Okay, so here we go, we are on the final lap, and it has been fairly routine. So you've not missed any action in the laps in between. Fairly comfortable on this track to get around the back markers. The traffic, the turns are not very onerous. The roundabout is pretty much flat all the way around. You've got a couple of nice jumps to take you over, maybe take a little bit of time out of your lap. But yeah, I think simple way to get into the Night League, and that should take us over the line. And it is the Queen League, of course, not the Night League. So first there, our best lap around about 35 consistently. Yeah, here we go, a nice gentle start. And now we try a different track, Port Town 1. So this track gives us a little bit of different music as well to enjoy. And this track has a couple of jumps that you need to hit, otherwise you're going to end up basically blowing up or slowing down. It's also got some twisty sections, as you can see here. We've also got these like magnets. There's 3 of them on the lap. We don't want to get pulled in. We nicely navigated them. That should hopefully be the worst of the track over, and then we're into the home straight. So we're nicely in first, and we'll see you on the final lap. So here we go now, we're coming into the final lap. Just before I managed to bump into a bit of traffic on the section where the sort of the magnets pull you in, which caused me a little bit of damage, but we're still in first place. We've not really been challenged at all, if I'm honest, on this particular race. Nice and steady through that section. Through the that traffic came straight across me there. Did you see what happened? That's quite a naughty thing to do, but it still allows us to finish first. So, yeah, good little race. Nice little eerie type of music. Decent laps there, 30 seconds, a couple there. So, now we can move on to another new set of tracks, and it's Red Canyon 1. Now, you'll remember in the last video I talked about how I didn't quite have my starts very good. I was getting overtaken by everybody. I've now had a bit of a hint on that, in that you just need to kind of not rev off in full throttle from the start, just kind of get into it nice and gently, and yeah, that seems to have improved my starts. So Red Canyon, again, it looks very dry, looks very desert, sort of arid, and we've got the big sort of rocks like a canyon in the background. Nice and twisty. But yeah, that is the opening lap done, so we'll see you in a few laps' time. So here we go, on to the final lap. So, got some really funky, beaty type music on this track as well, which is good. One of my favourites on the game. Yeah, these corners are pretty tight, and you find yourself, I just let off a little bit. I love these jumps where you can just cut a little bit of the edge of the track. I don't know how brave you are. Yeah, just an all-around good track. This little section here. The key is just to stay close to the middle. Avoid the traffic, of course, if you can. And over the line, and that's another win in the Queen League. Now, to some degree, I do find the tracks in the Queen League a little bit easier than some of the later ones in the Night League. 32nd being the best there, I think probably 31, 32 is about the average. But yeah, here we go, White Land 1, so it's another new sort of theme, and this is very cold, very purple, snowy type of track. Let's give it a look on lap 1. You've got a number of little tight sort of bends here. I tend to, probably not the best technique, but I do skip a bit, and then you do need to hit these jumps unless you want to lose a bit of speed, which I've just done. So we're not having it our own way there, but we're oh, that wasn't very nice. That car just took me out, so we're definitely not having it our own way in this race. Very twisty, difficult in traffic. We'll stay with it for a bit because I didn't have a great start and we're not in first, because that means there could be a drama ahead. Here we go, we're catching up to first again now. I'll get past these back markers without any drama. I'm going to put this corner a little bit if I can. I'm going to try and hit the jumps this time. So a little bit better, not perfect. It keeps us in contention. Here we go. This is the point now. Can we get past? We can't. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. We're in trouble. I've recovered it and I'm using a boost. So we're down to third. At this rate, we'll end up recording the whole race. I suppose that's good. That's what we want, a bit of action. We're back up to second now. Really want to get rid of... There we go, we're into first. So hopefully now we can stop thinking about position and start thinking about just getting around the track and winning the race. So we'll leave it there, and you can join me on the final lap. Here we go, final lap. A couple of back markers just there, but we navigated them before the turns, which is good for me. This is probably the hardest track of the Queen League in my opinion, for me. I'm going to try a boost through this section instead and see if that can get me a nice head of steam. Get out my way. There we go. Okay, so we're doing okay. We come around the final few corners. And there we go. We won the race. So that was definitely the most complicated race for me in the Queen League. But we've come through unscathed to get another P1. So a real mixed bag of laps there. I think the final three are probably more akin to having a clean run, so around 35, 36. And here we go now. We're on to White Land 2, so it just doesn't get any easier for the final time. Here we go. Okay, so this one has got a very interesting jump towards the end, so it's very twisty. I do have some very ropey techniques on this track, as you're about to find out, but they are effective. I'm not sure if they're ropey or actually I've just mastered the right thing to do, but you'll see it coming up now. So I completely skip these corners, like so, straight over the blue. Doesn't cause me much damage and tends to get me through. Now here, what happens in a minute, oh that wasn't great, is that you come across a turn here and you pull back on your pad, otherwise you don't make the jump, which I found out in my practice run before this video. So we're through smoothly one lap. We'll see you at the final lap to see if we can make it a clean sweep of wins. Well, that wasn't the plan. Okay, so here we go, we're on to the final lap, and as you've probably just seen, we had a nightmare last time we tried this. We misshot the jump, and we had to try again. So this time, let's hope we can complete this race and get the final victory that we need in this league. So nice and steady around these turns, taking the shortcuts that we talked about earlier, and let's get away from these crazy pieces of traffic. Now there's no traffic this time, So hopefully we can just get across smoothly and we're across safely. Hopefully that means now we're going to pick up the W, and we are. We're across the line. So I'd like to say it was a clean sweep of victories, but of course, as you've seen, there was a retry involved, so I can't really claim that. But I'll take it anyway. So that is the Queen League on F-Zero on the Super Nintendo. I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe to the channel and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers.